were able to access funding from the Binda Foundation. And in that work and in the development of this pilot, we are looking at if we want to get to the tipping point for the Hill Project, the Reading Now Network, using the GELN essentials. How could we do that so that we are hitting the ground running in the summer? So we took 2 days. We took the entire, 15 staff members at our building at Harrington and 6 other members from Bellevue Elementary, and went through Essential 2, which is about read-alouds, and Essential 3, which was classroom small groups, in using small groups in classroom practice for to move literacy forward. So we stayed true to the modules. We actually took them in and did them through we kept to the integrity of the courses. We didn't go in and grab certain pieces. We actually did the entire presentation. We did the dialogues. Instead of saying stop and ponder and put it into their Padlet, we actually had the conversation between grade levels and other buildings. We also put in classroom practice. So, guys, I made you a mini book room. How could we use this? Or I brought in books along with Mary Barclay's help. Books that could be used for read-alouds. Okay, so choose one. What would be your objective? How would you teach this? What would you do for vocabulary? So we actually provided the concrete practice. Instead of the module talking at them, we actually said, okay, so let's do it. Which provided a little bit of challenge and angst, but people dug in and learned. So we did that. Day 1 was read-alouds. Day 2 was small group practice. At the end of day 2, the small group practice, I gave them a status of the class and say, you know what? Here's your classroom data. Here's what your kids know. How would you begin to group them? Thinking beyond levels and going to possibly, could I do a group for fluency? Could I use, this group needs inference? How do I pull? No, they would be at different levels, but if you're familiar with the text, you could still ask the same questions. So trying to set the stage, what would be my first baby step? So we provided that support for the staff. Our superintendent opened the training. So he set the stage for us about how important this work was, and we were able to, with the generosity of Binda Foundation, be able to provide 2 days of two 6-hour days of professional development, which set us up for going into starting our school year with everybody with the same knowledge base, so we have the tipping point to begin moving forward in classroom instruction to get to content.